Hello everybody, welcome back to another Mortal Jellyfish video. Now what I want to talk about today is the Battle Pass and whether or not it's too late to get started on it, or is it too late to buy it in a sense. Because I mean, I see a lot of people who are just like, after my Pyro video or the Raven video, or even like Spirit Catchers, a lot of people who just don't think they can get those levels are like, nope. It's not worth my time, way too much grind or way too much Robux and stuff. And so yeah, we're gonna just kind of break down whether the 799 Robux is worth the premium track on the Battle Pass, and then we're also just gonna break down, like, depending on where you are in levels, if this 3 weeks and 3 days is enough time for you to max out the Battle Pass. Obviously, if you're gonna buy it, you want to max it out because you want to get the most possible stuff out of the Battle Pass, if that makes sense. That said, I do make Bed Wars content almost every day, so make sure to like and subscribe for more Bed Wars content. So, just hopping into this video here, I do just want to say that we're not going to dig super deep into the kits. I've made videos on every single kit in this Battle Pass, so if you're more curious about a specific kit and the things I say in this video related to that kit, make sure to go find those other videos on my channel if you have any more questions, or you can comment below if you have any other questions. But we're not going to talk about these or go into great detail on each of these kits because we've already done that. We're just going to brief over this and talk about whether or not 799 Robux is worth what you get in the premium track. And then also we're going to talk about whether or not you should spend the time grinding the free ones as well. So right now, with the current XP boost that we recently got, these aren't like a weekend XP boost or anything. I'm pretty sure these are like permanent, gonna stay XP for the next 3 weeks. Which in that sense, I mean, I went from like rank 45, I think, to rank 50 in like just a few days, and these are the hardest ranks in this all. These are like 50,000 experiences, you can see each one, so we do level up pretty fast. Most squad games are going to give between like 1,000 to 4,000 experience currently. Your daily missions and your weekly missions are going to give a ton of XP, as you can see, 6,000, 6,000, and these all give 26,000. So you can climb the Battle Pass relatively quickly right now. And for that though, I do think you should have some ranks. So if you're like rank 1 and you're just starting, it's gonna be a very, very intensive 3 weeks for you if you decide that, like, hey, I'm gonna grind this out. It's gonna be very long. Like, even though you'll get most of these ranks, like, you'll probably get like Bounty Hunter day 1 if you do all your weeklies and stuff if you're just starting out. But most people, I think, are between like rank 25 and rank 40, like somewhere between 20 to 40 is where I think most of the player base is right now. From just reading the comments, I think that's where most people are at on a general basis. And if you're in the top 40, you can easily just wrap this up in the next 3 weeks. You got plenty of time. You could even probably take the rest of this week off if you wanted. At a minimal amount, though, I do recommend you do your dailies. Like, try to do your dailies every day, and if you can't keep up with your dailies every day, do them as much as you can. And then, for 100% sure, make sure to do your weeklies. Like, you have all week to do them. They're not that hard. I typically get mine done in a day. So yeah, let's I think time-wise, I think with the current XP rates, I think you could go from rank 1 to rank 50 in the 3 weeks. Maybe I'll start trying to work on that myself, even though I mainly like to work on my main account. But I don't see why, if you were dedicated enough, you couldn't go from rank 1 to rank 50 in the next 3 weeks. The XP rates are insane right now. You'd have to play a lot for that, but if you're a more casual player, I'd say you probably want to be above rank 30 by now. If you're below rank 30, it might be hard to get 50 playing very casually, just because, you know, it's a lot of ranks to get through, and they start to get steep above 30. Once you're above 30, they're like 30,000 XP a piece, and they take a little while to get. So, yeah. That said, we're going to move into, is it worth buying the Battle Pass overall? All the kits, the the sprays, the titles, and the kill effects. We're going to talk about if those are worth it. So obviously, to me, sprays and titles, they're not worth much. I mean, I'm still just rocking the bot title. Like, I mean, you get a ton of them. Like, when there's other battle passes, imagine how full these are going to get. There's going to be so many of them. There's going to be way too many. Anyways, you got all these. I mean, it puts a name above your head. You only see it in the lobby, so it's like, you know. I don't know, I just have bot on mine because it's kind of memey and funny. But yeah, I mean, they're not really worth anything. In my opinion, the titles are kind of just worthless, if that's fair to say. They're kind of pointless, basically. They're worth basically nothing. Sprays are kind of cool, though. I do like a decent bit of the sprays in the premium track, especially this one. This is probably like my favorite, the Vulcan Love one. This is pretty cool looking one. I think it's definitely worth it. Definitely like this spray, so I was happy to get that one. Also, GG Vulcan's pretty cool. I mean, you got this Banana Barbarian. I don't know about that one. You got some other ones. It depends on your style. I like the Vulcan ones because I mean, my clan's GG Easy, and GG is cool, so I like that one. And then, you know, Vulcan Love, it's just adorable looking. So the free one gives you Let's Go, but I don't like that one as much. I like the GG and the Heart. Those are my two favorites, so I do like those two. Now let's talk about kill effects. Kill effects explode. It makes them like a TNT explode. It's not better looking than hearts, I'll tell you that right now. So free hearts is better. But you also get statue, and then you'll also get confetti and ascend if you have the paid tier. Now, statue basically just turns them to gold, and they like fall over as like a gold stone, which is alright. I think I like hearts better than that one as well. Confetti, they die and turn into confetti. I do like this one a little bit. This is probably like my second favorite. And then Ascend is the one I currently use, which is my favorite. It's also rank 45, so it's a pretty high level thing. But when you kill them, their bodies go red and they ascend up into the air, so that one's kind of cool. I'll probably edit some clips in here to show you guys what those look like as well. And then obviously the last thing we got to talk about is the kits, and this is where the Robux come in. So 799 Robux for the Battle Pass means that 2 of these kits in here need to be pretty viable. At 799 Robux, basically you could buy 2 kits at that price because other kits are only 399. So this would be like the same thing as the Battle Pass if you bought 2 of these basically. They'd basically be about the same. This would be like 798, I think, and this is 799. So yeah, basically 2 of these kits would have to be really good for you to want this. So what do we have? Warrior, we have Beekeeper, and then we have Raven, and we have Pyro. Now those are 4 kits, so basically you're getting 4 kits for the price of 2. But are you going to play all these kits? That's the true question here. Now obviously I'm a YouTuber and I'm collecting all the kits, so regardless I just like to have them all. But like Warrior, the playstyle for this guy is you're going to get cheaper armor. It's kind of like a semi-PvP kit. I don't know. You could really play Warrior. He kind of fits any role. He's such a passive, small, minute kit that you could kind of play him in any way. The only major difference is Warrior armor over Diamond armor, and then that Leather and Iron armor is going to be a bit cheaper. But he's kind of a fit anybody role kit. I mean, he's not obviously a farmer, but you could guard the base with a Warrior kit and sit there and chill because you don't really need to do anything. You don't have no objectives. Beekeeper, now this is an interesting kit. This is a kit I don't really care to play because I'm not a farmer player. If you like Farmer Cletus, you might like Beekeeper, but Beekeeper has to roam the map to collect the bees, which makes her where she doesn't really watch the base, but she's got that farmer like late game power at the end of the game. So I mean, that's good in a sense as well. But like I said, this kit's not really for me, so. But I mean, if you like farming and then you like Warriors, just basic cheaper armor stuff, that's 2 kits right there. Boom, you're good. It might be worth it. And then we got to talk about the 4th kit, which is, well, 3rd kit, and that's Raven. I don't like this kit, so like I'm already out too, really. I'm not going to play Beekeeper, and I'm not really ever going to play Raven. Maybe on a rare occasion I'd play these kits, but I don't really use them too much. And then that's going to bring us into Pyro. I actually do like this kit, and I'll probably use it pretty often. But yeah, I mean, out of all the kits in here, the only one I'm really using currently to this day still is Pyro. Like, the rest I don't really care to use. And I mean, I'm not talking about the free ones. The free ones are good and I use them in their own ways too, but the main one I use right now is just Pyro out of the Battle Pass, which in that sense it means it's not worth it to me, but I do like having the extra kits just to have, because just having extra kits is nice, so that's a perk we also gotta count. Whether or not like these kits 100% fit your playstyle, they're fun to have because it's always nice to just be able to change up your kit and have extra kits to play or change up your playstyle with. But yeah, anyways, Pyro, I think everybody knows you just get a flamethrower, you torch people, it's pretty fun. But then I guess we gotta compare, are these kits funner than buying 2 kits that are in here? I mean, you can get things like Trinity, Vulcan, Wizard, Grim Reaper, Lassie, Elder Tree, Farmer, Melody, Archer, Baker, Builder.
Now, obviously, I don't own Builder or Baker, and that's because these are free a lot, although I might buy Baker. But Builder's really bad. Obviously, I might buy it just to say I own it, but there's really no reason for me to buy that. Baker, I mean, semi-decent kit, nothing too wild here. He did get a buff, though, which makes me semi-interested in playing him. Archer's just more projectile damage, not that big of a deal. Melody can heal people with a guitar, which is pretty good if used right, but I wouldn't say it's like the funnest kit to play. Farmer Cletus, you know, you can farm, do farmer things. Elder Tree, I mean, that's Elder Tree. You get big, you get a lot of health. One of the, still, in my opinion, the best kit for duels rushing. Lassie, I don't think I'd buy that one, but maybe have fun lassoing people off the edge, and that's all that matters, so you can get that. Grim Reaper, you can eat souls and heal, although I need to see if he's still really worth it or not. He was more of a competitive kit, but now eating souls might not, it heals like 12 health less, so it might not be as good, but we'll have to get back to that in sooner than later, probably. Wizard, you get to buy this staff and throw lightning orbs and lightning strikes on people. It's a decent kit, but it's not like crazy good. Vulcan, you can place down turrets and just spam people and knock them off stuff. This is a pretty solid kit, not gonna lie. One of my favorite go-to defense kits. But my point is you could buy 2 of any of these kits or the Battle Pass. Now, the Battle Pass kits are probably, I don't know this for sure, but I'm gonna assume they're gonna be gone once the Battle Pass is gone. Unless the devs are like, oh, we need more money, let's sell these kits separately now that the Battle Pass is over. I don't know what they're gonna do. They might do that. But if they don't, and these kits are actually gone forever, then these kits will be pretty cool to have in the long run of Bedwars, in my opinion. But Trinity, something like Trinity is technically 2 kits in one. You can either turn into a healing angel, or you can turn into a life-stealing angel. So that's a super fun kit to have. And I guess, I mean, it just really comes down to your playstyle and what you're looking for. You'd have to really, like, debate on whether you wanted, like, these other kits, or if you wanted these kits. I mean, theoretically, currently, right now, none of these kits would ever hit free rotation, so unless you buy the Battle Pass, you'll probably never get to play them, unless the devs change that up some way. But yeah, I mean, it would really just come down to what your playstyle is and what you're looking for. I mean, in the Battle Pass, you got Warrior, which, I mean, kind of fits anything. A little bit of anything. And then you got Beekeeper, which is like a farmer kit. And then you got Raven, which is like a PvP kit. I don't know. You throw crows, you do poison damage. So yeah, maybe a PvP kit. I just don't like it. And then Pyro, you know, light people on fire. They become brittle. They take real high damage from a first hit. It's pretty fun. So, I mean, I do think realistically, if you're like ranked 30 or up, you could easily finish this up just playing casually. If you're anything lower than 30, you're probably going to have to get on that grind like the rest of us have been on for a long time. You're going to have to start grinding probably sooner than later, because in my opinion, if you're below 30, you might, in my opinion, you're probably behind most people. That said, I do think anybody could buy the Battle Pass and get it finished. It just depends. Do you want those kits or not? To me, it's worth it to me, because I do like the kits in here. Plus, I do like the fact that, I mean, it's just more kits for me to have and play and mess around with. But for you, I mean, I think it would really have to come down to whether or not you want the Battle Pass kits or 2 of the kits that are just separate kits of their own. On that note, guys, hopefully this helps a little bit. I don't know what else really to talk about in this video, so I will head on to thanking our members. So thanks to our members, Redwood Deadwood, Mama Peas, and Insolence Axolotl, however you say that. I'm never going to say it right. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.